I could either make it worse or just make it better. If you are a Deadeye between the levels of 60 and 80 and you're looking for an upgrade for your bow and you don't have a bow that looks like mine, I'm going to show you how to get a relatively cheap bow. Now, my bow is a little bit pricey, but I'm going to show you how to get the budget version. So on the bottom left, you go to market panel. On item category, you look for bow. Requirements, level 60 to whatever your highest level is. This is just me rounding out these levels. Under trade filter, you want to go to buyout price, and here is where you put your budget. Make sure you're on exalted orb equivalent, which is the first default option. But let's say you have 20 exalts and you're looking for an upgrade. Under stat filter, you would add stats by going here and then searching whatever stat you want. Now under explicit, we're looking for increased physical damage, adds physical damage to level of all projectile skills. Now minimum 2, that means everything we search for it will at least have a level 2 to projectile skills or higher. Under increase attack speed, you want to make sure you go with the local one. So if I were to search up speed here, there are 2 of them, increase speed and then increase attack speed with local, right? So make sure you get the one that has local. And then at the bottom, we're looking for the option that says pseudo suffix modifiers 2 max. What this does is that when we search, the bows will have an open suffix, which we will desecrate to try to make it better, right? So you want to make sure you have 2. Now, once you have everything set up, just press search. It'll show you the bows. Just make sure that whatever level you are able to equip that bow. So this one is level 62. Level 60 will not be able to use this bow. So make sure that you're able to use your bow. And then what you want to do, you want to click on physical DPS. And what this does, it rearranges it from the most to least DPS, right? So from there, you just look for whatever bow you want. As you can see, I could get this one for 6 exalts and it has the highest DPS there. But yeah, we'll just go with that one. This one has +4 to level of all projectiles, so it's really nice. Let's go buy it. All right, so now we have a bow with plus level of all, increased attack speed, and then physical, right? So it has an open prefix and suffix, whichever one you're looking for. If you're looking for a prefix, what I would want to get ideally here would be increased lightning damage, right? Or adds lightning damage. And then for the suffix, what we would be looking for is something like I have over here on the left side, more attack speed with companions, increased attack speed, right? So whichever one you want to go for, just make sure you can target it. But if you don't really care which one you get, if it's already an upgrade, you can just hit it with your preserved, right? So right here, we hit the prefix. So again, the one we would be looking for is lightning damage. Take your bone, you put it on the wells, and hope the RNG is on your side. Now here we got a nice little hybrid, which is physical and accuracy. So we're gonna go with that one. Once he brings it back, take your bow and you're gonna hit it with an exalt. I'm gonna use a greater exalted orb, which is just 4 or 5 regular exalt essentially. And we're just gonna tag it. We got dexterity, which is not bad. It actually helps out. And this is our bow now. Now, the next step is we're gonna increase the quality to increase the physical base damage of this bow. All right, you take your whetstones and you can see the damage go up a little bit, and then you hit it with your artificer's orbs. Then you add a greater iron rune, and if you don't have greater iron runes, any iron rune will do. And then from this stage, you can check if it's actually giving you more damage to what you had previously. If it did, let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's Val Orbit, see if we can get that 3rd socket. Now, if this is already an upgrade for you, I would not Val Orbit and risk it unless you had a secondary bow for yourself, right? All right, so we got an Omen of Corruption, which is another 10 exalt, and the Val Orb will actually change it, right? So sometimes you hit these bows with Val Orb and it doesn't do anything to it. This Omen just makes it so that it actually does something. So I could either make it worse or just make it better. And in this instance, we made it a lot better. We have lightning damage, and it's flat lightning damage. So this is actually a really nice bow. And I don't know how much this goes for, but as you can see, it didn't take much for me to craft this bow the way it is. And now you know how to get a bow if you have a budget of 30 to 40 exalts, right? So I hope this helps a lot of you Deadeyes out there that are struggling with your mapping. And next, I'll also do a quiver for you guys.